Does it still make sense to invest in property in South Africa? Hi, I'm Jaco Grobbelaar, the founder and managing director of Prosperity Enterprises. We find ourselves with a lot of obstacles and a lot of challenges in the country, and a lot of people have either immigrated or have moved their wealth out of South Africa. But does it still make sense to invest in property in South Africa? There are many challenges such as service delivery, corrupt government, power supply, and much more. But these problems actually present great opportunities, because for every problem that there is, there's a solution, and as an investor, you can be part of that solution and create wealth for yourself by providing that solution. For me, there are many reasons why it still makes sense to invest in property in South Africa. The first reason is consistent and proper capital appreciation. Property tends to keep its value very well. In the last 50 years, properties in South Africa has only declined in value 3 years. All of the other years, property values have appreciated. So property keeps its value and keeps on growing. Over and above that, it's not just your capital appreciation that you have that matters. It's also your net rental yield, and in South Africa, you can earn great rental yields on your investment property. The second reason why I believe that it still makes sense to invest in South Africa is because of basic fundamental economics. In 1994, the population in South Africa was about 40 million people. We are now sitting with over 60 million people in South Africa. Each and every one of these people need a roof over their heads. Each and every one of these people need accommodation. So from a demand perspective, the demand for property or for accommodation or for shelter in South Africa is only increasing. And with an increase of demand, we know that means an increase in price and a return on your investment. From a supply perspective, there's also limited supply available, especially on the long run. There's only so much space to develop property, and only so many properties that can be built. So from a supply and demand perspective, I strongly believe that property prices will continue to increase, and that you will be able to generate a good return on your property from a capital appreciation perspective as well as a rental yield perspective. Then we have low risk and low volatility. One of the first things we've learned in our CFA courses was how to measure risk. And one of the formulas that they taught us was standard deviation. And although standard deviation is this big formula, actually what it measures is something very simple. It measures the volatility of a return. Now, with property investment, the volatility of your returns are very low, which means that the returns are actually very consistent. And the reason for that is because property prices steadily increases from year to year, and rental income steadily increases from year to year. And those stable returns create an investment that has low risk and low volatility. Then one of the best reasons for me why you should be investing in property in South Africa is the fact that you can get 100% financing. So you don't have to buy the property with your own money. You can buy property whilst not spending a cent of your own money. Leverage is the beautiful thing of using other people's money, OPM. And with the banks in South Africa, it's very possible to get 100% financing when you are acquiring properties. When you use leverage to build your property portfolio, you amplify the returns that you can generate. So you can turn a small positive return into a big positive return. And that is exactly how property investors create wealth through leverage. And then lastly, in an economy like this, there's a lot of people that are trying to sell their properties. And when people are desperate to sell their properties, there's an opportunity for you to buy property at a discount. Make sure that you do not miss our YouTube video on how to buy property at a discount. So why would anybody want to sell a property below market value? There are many reasons for a person to sell a property below market value. It could be financial distress. It could be that a couple is divorcing. It could be that it's a deceased estate. But there are many reasons why somebody urgently needs to sell a property and would be willing to sell a property below market value. If you like this content and you would like to receive more of it, remember to like and subscribe. Thank you.